It's a skate day to be outside here in beautiful Anchorage, Alaska. Today we're going to be talking about skate skiing with our feet and how we can really use our edges and our legs to have an awesome time out on the snow. Awesome, welcome back. It's been awesome getting out on the snow with everybody. So up until now, we've really been working on a kind of skiing called classic skiing, where we're really going kind of forward in one dimension with our legs. Well, today we're gonna break it down into skate skiing, which is a little bit different, but we can use some of the skills we've learned in our previous episodes to really help build us up to be strong skate skiers. Today we're gonna be really working on our skate ski legs, really thinking about using our inside edges to get a nice push from one side all the way over to the other side. And then we'll break it down into kind of some smaller parts, really thinking about some of the skills we learned in earlier episodes and how we can apply them to skate skiing. So to help us get a feel for what skate skiing should feel like and the way that our skis move on the snow, we can start by practicing a couple things in place. Now, if you've ever made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, it's a lot like that. We can use our inside edges and we can smear the snow like we're spreading that peanut butter, spreading that jam out. Can really feel the ski pushing my snow off to the side. I can even make like a little pile there. You might remember in one of our early episodes we talked about herringboning or doing a duck walk or a monster stomp. Well, when we did that, we really used our inside edge to help make a nice cut in the uphill while we were climbing. This is going to be kind of similar to that, but as we duck walk it, we can add a little bit of a glide and start kind of cruising around. Another good way that we can get a good feeling for our skis is to go from, instead of a duck walk, being ducklings. We can cross our tails just a little bit, and we can start to bend at our knees and our ankles until we start moving. And as we move, we can start adding little duckling steps with some nice glides in there. One of the most important aspects about skate skiing is having a really good glide. When I'm talking about glide, what we're really trying to think about is the way our skis are sliding across the snow. So here I'm gliding to the right, and as I shift, I glide to the left. Gliding is awesome because it helps us keep up our momentum and our speed as we're skate skiing. One great way to time our glide and to make sure we're getting the most out of our skis is to have a nice count. Sometimes while I'm skiing, I'll do a king salmon count. So I can go glide for one king salmon, switch, glide for a king salmon, and switch. When we're out skiing, it's always important that we're thinking about safety while we're out on the snow. Some important things have to do with the terrain that we're skiing on. Especially for those of you who may be by the coast or by a river, we always want to be aware of skiing near ice and being sure that it's thick enough for our bodies. We always want to avoid any kind of overflow or thin ice or any conditions that we're unsure of. If you're unsure, double check with a knowledgeable community member to get some good condition reports. Other hazards that we want to be aware of can include gravel, rocks, tree roots, tree wells, and even sometimes gullies, creek beds, and bluffs. Especially around steep slopes, we always want to be aware of the conditions because sometimes these can avalanche. All right, and with that, I'm going to hand it over to my friends Paul and Isabel, and they're going to talk about some speed skating.
Today we're going to be talking about some awesome power skating, which is a way to go super fast without your poles. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stay nice and low, push off, make a good V, big swing with your arms, and you're going to go super fast.
If you look at Paul, you can tell that he's shifting his weight side to side, staying on the balls of his feet to kind of get a good motion, and pushing all that power with his arms, opposite leg, opposite arm.
was such awesome speed skating by Paul and Isabel. I think what I liked the most was the way they used their arms to help drive their body weight from ski to ski and from side to side. This week, we'd like to challenge you guys to go out and do some speed skating of your own. See if you can find a nice, safe straightaway, and let's see how fast you can get going on your skis. Thank you so much for joining us today as we were doing some skate ski leg work. Be sure to thank your local community ski leader or ski volunteer for all the hard work they're putting in helping get everybody on the trails. And we can't wait to see you all next week when we do some skate ski with our poles.